Hello, football managers, and welcome to episode 16 of Community FM. We have a match versus Hull today. We are at home. Hull is the slight favorites. They've been playing pretty well. We have not. Because we have not been playing well, we're going to switch things up as voted by you guys. As I said, Lascelles has to play right back because we don't have another choice due to injuries. Halford is going to slide over to left center back because Ayala is going to come in at right center back. Harding's going to stay at left fullback. Moosey is very low on condition, I just realized. So I'm going to split. He was tied with Cohen, so Cohen will come in instead because Moosey is very low on condition, so he won't be able to play probably more than a half. So we're going to go attacking against Hull, which is, who knows how that'll go. Cohen's going to come in as the deep-lying playmaker. Rafael Diaz was the top vote-getting midfielder. He's going to come in as advanced playmaker and support. Where is he? J. Manuel Thomas, that's right, he's in the starting 11 right now. He's going to slide into the number 10 role. Reed is going to come in out on the left. He's going to make his first appearance in a while. I don't believe he's played since preseason. Tudgay is going to stay out on the right. Sharp's going to stay up top. We're going to start against Hull. We're going to start in counter, I think, actually. I think with the team we have out there with two actual wingers, we're going to start in counter. Today. We'll see how that works, especially because we have two kind of more attacking-minded midfielders starting and not the best back line today. So let me just fix up this sub-bench here, and then we'll go with that. Maevsky. Actually, let's go Maevsky instead of Gordiar because we need a defensive midfielder in Gillette. The best a man can get. Should start giving him that nickname. All right, there we go. So we're on counter, we're on balance. That's how we're going to head into the match. All right, Hull's going to start out in a 5-3-2. Don't think we've seen a 5 at the back formation yet, so we'll see how we do against that. But that's what they're going to start out with. So we'll see if maybe we can exploit this space in the middle here. We can't really do much out wide. We do have the two wingers, but they're not our best players, and then our fullbacks aren't really going to offer anything. So we'll probably start through the middle. So before we head into the match, I'm just going to show that I gave one hell of a team talk. So we're fired up. We're ready to go. So if we can't win today, we're in trouble. Instructions. I don't want to instruct them too much. I want to let them play their game today. So all I'm going to say is exploit the middle. That's it. That's all we're going with. Exploit the middle. And away we go. Hull's going to get us kicked off here. And hopefully we can do something with this match. We're down in 21st right now. Obviously not where we want to be. However, it's early in the season. All the points are bunched up. So a win could probably send us up to somewhere around probably in the 14 to 16 range, which obviously still isn't great. But hopefully we can continue to rise after that. So it's going to be Lascelles here making his way up from right back. Tudgay out on the wing. He's going to lay it back off for Lascelles, who is going to put Tudgay back through. Tudgay gets on it just outside the box. He's going to take a wild weak-footed shot that I would not advise under any circumstances ever. But that's what he decided to do. And gave the ball back to Hull. It's going to be another Lascelles throw to start this highlight here. Diaz got in the middle, back to Lascelles. Sends it up for Tudgay again on the right. He's plenty of space out there. Has time to look for a good ball. Whips in the cross. And it's headed away by Hull back outside the box. And now Halford's on it. Sends it up for Diaz. Tudgay tucking a little deep there. Cohen's got it in the middle. Sends it out for Reed. Reed gets tackled away, but somehow keeps the ball. Harding sends essentially for Diaz. Back up to Cohen. Cohen into Sharp. Sharp lays it off for Manuel Thomas, who's going to try to send it all the way to Tudgay. Tudgay tackles it through to Sharp, and it's shot right at the keeper. Real good chance. That was a clear-cut chance there for Sharp. Unfortunately, he shot it straight at the keeper. He hasn't been as clinical lately as he was to start the season. Hull have a couple players on yellow cards now, so hopefully we can exploit that. It looks like we're playing well. We have the lion's share of possession. Didn't mean to do that. We have the lion's share of possession. We have all the chances. So we're playing well. It's tackled away. Send up for Sharp. Lays it off for Harding. We're going to slow down this attack just a bit. Reed with some options in the middle. Finds one of them in Cohen, who lays it short. Harding's on it again. Don't want him on the ball too much. Reed's got it now back out on the flank. Reed just kicks it against the defender for some unknown reason. I'm not sure what he was trying to accomplish with that one. Not our smartest player, it has to be said. Cohen's on it now. Deep-lying playmaker sends it out for Tudgay. He's going to send it in for Sharp. He fizzes that pass. Sharp tries to shoot it from outside the box. nothing is coming. But again, we are dominating this match right now, so things are working. Even though we're set on counter, we're keeping all the possession. So I think the players basically just do the opposite of whatever I tell them. I'm going to start telling them not to score and just, defend poorly and stuff like that, because they seem to enjoy doing the opposite of the things I instruct them of doing. So Hull's got to throw deep in their own half. Coach's son Bruce is on it. Actually, I don't know if he was the coach at this time. This is 2013, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know if he was the coach. I believe he. I don't know how long he's been with them, to be honest. But either way, he's back. Bruce is back on it, as I took a minute there to contemplate the craziness that was coming out of my mouth. And Corin is on it. He's going to lay it off for Kearney. Faye's got it in the middle. He's going to chip it forward to no one in general. I don't know if that was a chip or a shot. At first I thought it was a chip because he lifted it, and I didn't think there was any way to shoot from there. But that's what he did, I think. I don't know. Who knows? I'm not going to try to get inside their minds. Those little 3D players. All right. We've been playing all right so far. We've dominated the match. Unlucky so far. That's what we're going to go with. Yeah, they like that. Cool. We're going to keep the same stuff, same instructions and everything, because it seemed to have been working. We've dominated play so far, as evidenced by all these numbers up here, if you want to take the time to look over those. Halford's got it in the back, sends it out for Harding. Reed's on it now. Nice little triangle they got going on there. Seems to be working out all right for them. Maybe that's how we're retaining possession. And right as I say that, it lumps it forward. Not much. Kind of a boring start to the half. We're 11 minutes in. Nothing's really happened so far. Reed's got it now, though. Sends it up for Cohen in a little pocket of space. Reed's making these very, very slow overlap, it has to be said. Harding's on it now. He just does a little 360 spin there. Sends it back up for Cohen. That was an eventful bit of play. They like to show us highlights well early of anything actually happening. They could have easily, even if this highlight results in like a goal or something, they could have started it 20 seconds later than they did. And Sharp fires it just over the bar. Almost ended in a goal. Sharp was just a bit high with it. And it's going to be a Hull throw-in. They're going to go with the long throw. Shoots it all the way into the box, and it's headed back out. He's going to keep it back. He's going to fire in the first-time cross. And nobody wanted to get it there for a second. Then Diaz finally sends it out. Tudgay up to Manuel Thomas. The counter could be on here if we kind of hustle in getting forward. Terrible pass from Manuel Thomas. Way too soft. Lascelles on it now. Cohen's got it in the middle. He's going to hoof it forward towards Sharp, who if he can win, yep, Sharp brings it down with his head. He's got it just at the edge of the box. He sends it through for Reed outside the box. He's going to take a terrible shot. Our wingers like shooting the ball weak-footed. They're wingers, not inside forwards, so they really shouldn't be doing that. They know to stay wide, but they just, like I said before, it's opposite instruction of whatever I tell them to do. They decide to do the opposite. So I might have to start changing to things I don't want. Nice interception from Cohen, plays it forward to Sharp. We have a counter on here until Sharp plays a terrible ball. I need to stop talking about things happening before they happen because that seems to make them not work. Lascelles hoofs it back forward. Emmanuel Thomas is right there. He tackles it straight to a Hull player. And our center backs like flying forward out of position. I don't know why they enjoy doing that so much. Manone with the amazing save down to his right. Fantastic. The first on-target shot from Hull, and Manone does really, really well to keep this match at nils. And then Hull shoots wide. I believe that was Faye. And it's going to be a Manone goal kick, which takes us into another jump ahead. It's going to be a corner now. Cohen's going to send it in. Ayala heads it just wide. Ayala just Mitch. I'm afraid to change anything right now. I know there's only 20 minutes left, but we're playing extremely well, and I'm really afraid to actually make any changes. But I'm going to, because it's the opposite of what's happening. Reed just shot down. I think he just got a little injured there. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring on McGowan and keep him as a winger in support because he's left-footed. And then we're going to bring on Lansbury for Cohen to play as an advanced playmaker. And hopefully we're able to make something happen. So I go from not changing anything to making a double change because that's a thing that makes sense. And Reed did get hurt in his first match back, but he's off now, which is okay. I guess they didn't process that one. I got to do it all over again. McGowan is going to come in as the winger, and Lansbury is advanced playmaker. Same exact thing I just tried to do. And let's see what happens here. I probably shouldn't have two deeper midfielders as advanced playmakers, but oh well. We're trying to win this one. We're at home. We're low in the table. We need a win. A draw is not good enough. We need to win. I'm going to bring on Cox for Sharp in a couple minutes and see if we can steal a goal with a new striker. Manuel Thomas on the ball. He's through on goal, and he shoots it straight into the keeper. Really should have done better there. It was a fantastic ball from McGowan. I'm going to go to the 82nd minute because it's our third sub, and there it is. Nothing happening yet. So we're going to bring on Cox for Billy Sharp, who seems like he might have just gotten injured. He's going to play as an advanced forward, and we're going to go ahead and jump back into this match. And hopefully we can grab a late goal here. Nobody wants to see a 0-0 draw, unless the other option is losing. We definitely don't want to lose. Tudgay is injured now, so great. Right after I make the sub, we go down to 10 men through injury. We have just had absolutely terrible luck so far this season. It really has to be said. So hopefully we can pull something out here with 10 men. I'm sure they're going to score now. Right after I make the attacking substitution, we go down to 10 men through injury. But Lascelles is on it now. He's going to send it center for Lansbury, who lays it off for Diaz. Diaz is going to send it all the way across for Harding, is my prediction. No. Yep, there it is. He just wanted to wait to make me think I was wrong for a second there. Lansbury's on it now, sends it forward for McGowan. McGowan's got it back for Lansbury, who's got Harding making a good overlapping run on the left. Chooses to use him there. Harding will whip in the cross. And Cox heads it off the bar. Cox almost made an impact as the sub. Harding's back on it. Sends in another cross. And it's headed out, and it will be a throw-in. Cox almost did the job. Fantastic header back across the keeper after a great, a surprisingly great cross from Harding. And unfortunately, we could not capitalize. I'm sure we're going to see a heartbreaker here. It's a free kick for Halford. Lansbury sends it out for Harding, who's going to push it up for McGowan. We don't have that number 10 role going on right now because of the injury. We had to put our attacking midfielders out wide to occupy some space out there. Diaz sends it in for Lansbury, who pushes it forward to Cox. Cox is through. Cox shoots and scores. The attacking sub, Cox, has scored in the 91st minute after a fantastic ball from the other sub, Lansbury. A really, really well-worked move there. And now we are going to change things up. We are going to go, first of all, we're going to go defensive. And we are going to go to the advanced tactics. We're out of subs. We're going to drop Lansbury back. No, we're just going to drop him central midfielder on defend. Diaz, central midfielder, deep line playmaker on defend. Emmanuel Thomas is going to, McGowan's going to drop back. Emmanuel Thomas is going to drop back. They're going to be wide midfielders on support. No, defend. We're just going to go full defensive, and Cox will stay up there by himself. All right, that's what we're going with. We're going to try to see this one out 1-0. It would be absolutely heartbreaking to concede at this point. We're going to jump straight into a highlight. Oh, no, this is the kickoff. Okay. So the kickoff is going to be a highlight, which I don't really like to see. Looks like the ball wasn't ready for them. So it remains to be seen if this is actually going to be a highlight. It looks like it is. So we just need to defend now. We just need to bunker down. We're going to... No, that's not what I want. Instructions. We are going to drop deeper. Oh, Diaz is on the ball. We have it again. Emmanuel Thomas, we are going to retain possession. Oh, risky back pass there, but it plays. Lansbury's got it central. He's going to send it up for Cox, who is in behind the defense. Is he going to kill time, or is he going to cut towards the box? He's going to cut towards the box. He's going to whip in a cross, which is not the option I would have went with. The header is on target, technically, but never really stood a chance at going in the net. We have a minute and a half here to see out the rest of this match. And it's headed back to the whole defensive line. It would really be absolutely heartbreaking to concede. Now, it looks like the players are really fired up. They're very motivated. Hull's changing to a 4-2-4. They're going for it. Our players have responded extremely well to going down to 10 men. I mean, we went up a goal during that time. The throw-in comes. Lansbury hoofs it away. Cox is going to have a chance to get on it here. No, it's going to roll just a bit too far. Go out for a throw off the corner flag, so that's better than goal kick. So they are pinned all the way as far back into their own half as they can be. And it looks like we just might manage to see this one out, going up a goal with 10 men due to injury. There is a very good chance we're going to make it stand. We just have to see out 20 more seconds. The ball is played over the top. Lascelles doesn't get there. Hull's got some numbers forward. Simpson's got it outside the box. He's going to whip in the cross. And it's tackled away by, I believe, Lansbury with the excellent defensive work there, the central midfielder. If it wasn't for him recovering back there, I think that would have been 1-1, so give him a ton of credit. He has the assist, too, so he's really done well off the bench. The corner is going to come in from underneath the stats there, and it's headed over the bar, and it is over at the City Ground. Forest win 1-0 against Hull, who is doing well so far this season. So it's a good quality win. So I'm going to passionately tell them, well done, lads. They are absolutely delighted, as am I. Every single person that featured was delighted. So that was great. We're going to jump to the post-match. So again, 1-0 win. Excellent result for us. We jumped from 21st up to 17th. Our goal difference isn't great. We're even on points with Bolton in 16th. Hull were right above us in 15th, but obviously they lost today, so they probably started considerably higher than they are now. So it was a good win. They were favorites in the match, so it was a hard-fought win. Chris Foy had a good game. That's good to see. Always like when the refs have a good game. And Lansbury, after coming on as a substitute, is the man of the match with the assist. And like I said, that very possibly game-saving tackle there in the last few seconds. So a great match. The lineup and the tactics worked well. So hopefully we are starting to get our feet underneath us, and we can push on forward and up the table. All right, so Marcus Tugge is out between 7 weeks and 2 months. Not the worst injury. He has played a little bit for us, but you can't exactly say we're devastated by that injury. I'm not doing the press conference. Tired of doing those. And Reed, I guess, is not injured for any amount of time because he's not on here. So we're all set for today. We got an overdue win according to the media. So we are going to move on forward. I believe our next match is against, who is it? It's up here, Watford, I think. Yep, next match is against Watford, so we're going to go ahead and keep jumping forward to that. All right, so we are ahead to the Watford match. We're not, we're past the transfer window and everything, obviously, so there's probably not going to be a whole lot going on, in between matches. So we're probably just going to jump ahead really a match at a time. Watford are the favorites, although only slightly. They're third right now. So these are good odds for us. I guess maybe our form will hopefully pick up. But this will be the sim on, let's call it Sunday. Today is Friday. Like I said in the last episode, I'm moving, so that's kind of been the patchy schedule the last week or so. The move is tomorrow. We got to drive a couple hours, couple times, and I'll be in and out all day. So definitely can't upload tomorrow. Hopefully Sunday, I'll be at the new apartment. I believe the internet should be getting all set up tomorrow, so I should be good to upload Sunday. So that's the next upload will be in 2 days, and I will see you guys then.